Okay, Adenilson is ready. Go ahead.
Hello, Vini. I'd like to know about your musician part. When did you start learning play, and what kind of instruments do you play? And if you also write songs, or is just a singer, or also a songwriter as well?
Well, I again, my it's funny, this is a story. When I entered high school, everybody in my classroom knew how to play an instrument except for me. Yes, and I was like, damn, how can I not know how to play an instrument? So I asked my father a guitar, but then it was my first instrument. Um, yes, so for 2 years I couldn't make a chord properly, but after that I just kept going, and there are a lot of content on YouTube. Then I searched for it. Yes, and here in Brazil we have a lot of songs that are for guitar. We have samba, we have choro, a lot of Brazilian genres. And this was something very cool. As I said, I like knowing the history of my country, and the music was a turning point for it. So I play the guitar, I play the piano, I play the cavaquinho, which is a Brazilian instrument. I play the electric guitar, I play the bass. I just sold my bass, so I don't have my bass anymore. um, yes, and I sing, but I'm not a very good singer. I prefer just to play.
Right? Do you have any written songs or not? Just
Yes, I do. I do. I try to write songs in the languages I know because I think it's
Mhm.
nice. One thing I didn't say, well, I speak English, I speak German, and I speak Portuguese. So I try to write in these three languages.
Wow, great, man. I have another question, Vinicius. I would like to share my screen to show your city, okay? And some questions about your city, all right? Okay, let me zoom out. This is São Paulo, capital. Let's zoom in so you can see Taboão da Serra. Oh, it's a metropolitan area here. Yes, this city here.
And it's very small. We are the seventh smallest city in Brazil.
Really?
Yes. And we are the city that has, let's say, the highest demographic, I just say this, demographic density
Yes.
in America. Hmm. Yes, there are a lot of people here.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
see that. Yeah, many apartments, buildings.
And
Yes,
there's some place
everyone.
to go, like to for those who want to visit your city. There's tourist attractions or not. It's just houses and buildings here.
Man, it's just houses and
Mall,
buildings.
shopping mall,
Well,
not.
yeah, there is a very big, the biggest shopping mall in the region is from here.
I was curious about the name of your city because I know when I was kid and I lived in the countryside here, and there was this plant called taboa, and there is this plant that we can find in marshy areas and swamp. The name of this plant in Portuguese is taboa, but it's cattail. This plant here. And I remember I used to try to swim using this plant because the roots of this plant is hollowed, so we can use as a something to help us to swim. And the name of your city is like the big cattail because the name of this plant is cattail. I didn't know the name in English. It's cattail. There is this cat with this tail, cattail. And the name of your city is like the big cattail of the hills, like for example, Taboão da Serra. I was curious about this name, Taboão. What is the meaning of Taboão? Taboão, it's like this plant here, the name of this plant, because I don't know in your city it's like a swamp area, a marsh area, or it's like in the hills though, or not.
Like it's totally hills. São Paulo, all regions of São Paulo have a lot of hills.
Adenilson, please feel free to help us tackle this question because I think it was very interesting and
Yeah,
very.
another, yeah, thank you. Another thing that I would like to point out is that um, I have seen a lot of people like trying to start learnings, but they don't put English as a priority, They like to learn, and some of them like to learn as quick as possible, but learning English is a process. So, and another thing is that they are forcing themselves to learn. This is a problem because as they have their jobs, they have other things to do. They put like English, I would say, on the back burner, okay, for sector options. They don't dedicate themselves as much as they should. I think is
It's
one
like
of the
just go
problems.
to bed and wake up speaking English just like that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much. You all have a lovely weekend and come back Monday to see Jenna. All right? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Have a great
you.
week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank